dies. The devil sighs.
You will suffer an eternity for this.
Welcome back, everybody, to 0 Point Reviews with Kevin and Jeff. We got 1990s Tom Savini's Night of the Living Dead. And for me, this was at least a very first time watch. I've only ever seen like little clips, bits, and pieces throughout all the years. And I don't know. I might have a pretty interesting take tonight once we get to Final Judgment. But Kevin, was this also a first time view for you, or have you seen this one before?
No, I saw this when it first came out. Like when it first hit cable, I saw this.
Really? Damn.
Yeah. And like I thought this was Night of the Living Dead. I'd already seen Return of the Living Dead. So like I thought this was the first part. I'm like, whoa, this was some shit.
Like this guy, it would actually kind of fit that, to be fair.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to, really.
Yeah, well, yeah.
The story technically does, although it is officially unaffiliated. But no, I saw this probably when I was 11 or 12, I'd say. And I don't know that I got to see it in its entirety, but I instantly had a crush on Barbara. And I thought,
yeah, this is how things start.
right? Yeah. Pixie cut and a ginger. Oh my goodness.
2 in the hand is like a one in the bush.
And then I fucking grow up to fucking listen to Roy Orbison and have Mean Woman Blues always in my head. I'm like, yeah, I should have known.
Yep.
And here I am divorced. Oh, that's funny. Sorry.
Good stuff.
But no, I totally dug this when I was a kid, but I remember faintly my dad not digging it as much. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's because he really liked the original that much more.
Could be.
I don't know, but I so very much liked this movie. Oh God, I'm getting ahead of myself. Never mind. I'm ambiguous at this point.
Yeah. So am I.
Yeah. I don't like Tom Savini on the average day.
Yeah, like I don't even have an early. I might have. My idea of clips was probably like I saw like 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, because I do feel like I've seen this before, but it's one of those kind of memories of how long ago was that? I have no clue. It's just one of those movies that tends to escape me, so to speak. And the only other option was we watched Land of the Dead, which I've never seen before at all in any way, shape, or form, period. And
you did watch that. What did you think?
I haven't watched it.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. My bad.
So we were doing that this week, and I'm like, yeah, I'll watch it at some point. Is it one of those kind of movies, Kevin, or is that at me for not watching it?
I liked Day of the Dead way more.
Okay.
It's basically the same thing, but Day of the Dead's better. Well, Day of the Dead has the same concept of the zombies learning. One of them learning.
Okay.
Land of the Dead has something at the very end where it's kind of like integral, where the bub character like starts to lead the other zombies.
Oh,
and that would have been cool to see in Day of the Dead. But otherwise, they kind of left that out, and you're like, yeah. Otherwise, Land of the Dead was okay. I'm on the fence with it still. I watched it once. I bought it because I loved Dawn of the Dead, the Snyder movie, and it does not hold up to the awesomeness that is Dawn of the Dead. But it's okay, I guess. I don't know. I like John Leguizamo. I do. Shut up, dude. I do. I like John Leguizamo.
No, isn't Dennis Hopper in Land of the Dead too?
I think so. Yes. I only vaguely remember. I mostly remember John being kind of an asshole in it at one point. or a lot. I don't recall, but yeah,
Okay.
it's an interesting flick. It's an interesting flick. Humans adapt to the zombie outbreak by holding themselves up in skyscrapers like megacities,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
and they just lock the doors. You're like, okay.
That's one way to tackle that issue.
It worked before. I mean, shit, we just used the hard glass.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, what do you say we get into some good, the bad, and we judge this thing?
All right, buddy. Well, let's see here. The first good thing I'd like to point out is there are some fucking sick ass zombies in this movie.
No joke, like at all. This is like some of the absolute best practical zombie effects I have ever seen in a movie
Yeah,
or
man.
TV show, even. Sorry, Walking Dead, but you ain't got shit on this movie.
No, and I truly love Frank Darabont's work. He's
Well,
an
yeah.
artist, but Tom Savini is my lord and master when it comes to, special effects. I grew up with him, not with him, but obviously he's 70 something, but I grew up watching Friday the 13th. I grew up watching these movies, all of his other horror films. Like I fucking love Tom Savini. He's just awesome, and his work is impeccable. He's so damn good with it. Coloring is always great. If you look at the zombies in the original picture, they were just painted gray. That's all it really was. But here you've got flesh deteriorating. You've got not vivisections, Y cuts from autopsies. They really went into like books of autopsies and concentration camps, for lack of a better term, and just got as many pictures of emaciated, malnourished, or dead people that they could, and tried to recreate it for this. And you're like, damn, they did a real good job.
Fantastic job, because even though it starts off like almost a shot for shot remake, it definitely transitions away from that like within a few minutes.
Kinda, yes. I mean, not to the extent that Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 did, but
Oh god, that was a complete like left turn.
that was the most time invested swerve I've ever seen. I actually really enjoyed it. I don't care what anybody says. That was the good part of that movie, making me go, so that doesn't happen in this movie? Ooh, what does then? And then when you find out what does happen in the rest of the movie, you're like, ew, dude, go back to the plot for Halloween 2. Like,
yeah, exactly.
this movie sucks now.
Like, I appreciate the kills and the things of that nature in Rob Zombie's
sure.
Halloween 2, but that's about the extent of what I got. I'm like, that movie goes way too batshit crazy, even for me.
Turning Dr. Loomis into an asshole was just a bit too much for me. I did not care for that. Like
I could see that up to a point,
sure,
but they completely almost made him a villain in that movie, and I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, to like an offensive degree for if you're a fan of Halloween. You're just kind of like,
that's where that movie lost me, actually, is doing that to him. And oh yes, he was like that in Rob Zombie's first movie. Not to that extent.
No,
he didn't make his full heel turn until the second movie.
Yeah, he was Hollywood, but not doucheywood.
Yeah.
So, but this, now you said you just saw, this was your first watch through.
Full watch through, period. Yep.
What did you think compared to having just watched, the 1968 version?
I should probably save it till final judgment, but I think I actually prefer this one. I think it's overall a tighter and better movie.
Yeah.
I hate to even say that, but I had way more fun watching this one.
Yes, that's true. We'll get to that spoiler section.
Well, spoiler alert, I just did.
Well, and maybe I say that because this was the first one that I saw out of Romero's trilogy. Well, not Romero's, but yeah, I guess Romero was involved with this. So I mean, it
Yeah, he did screenplay. He was executive producer, and he oversaw it. And I believe
he did a voiceover
either
too.
on commentary or on the interviews, even like Savini admits, like, you know what, he was around so much. He was really the director of this movie rather than I was.
Well, from what I understand, poor Tom had so much producer bullshit blowing down his neck that this was just an absolute nightmare for him.
Well, and he was also going through a little bit of a divorce at the same time.
There's no such thing as there's no such thing as a little bit of a divorce. You're just kind of like,
That can really like wear you down.
Yeah. When like work is the best part of your day and work is fucking terrible because you've got rich assholes breathing down your neck. Yeah.
Then you got some psycho back at home breathing down your neck exactly.
No wonder he had so many wonderful ideas for dismemberment and shit.
No wonder why all the dead chicks look kind of okay.
Well, it's funny. A lot of the zombies in this, the extras were people that he just said, hey, if you let us film at your house, you could be in our movie. You're a great taxi driver. If you help us move our extras, you could be in our movie.
Indeed.
I love him. That's such a fucking Corman thing to do. I love it.
Nothing wrong with that. Savini has always been a little bit more on the, you know what, we'll do what we need to do to get this job done.
He's just awesome, and he gives people a chance. And if he's got a feeling that if it's going to work, if it looks like it's going to work for the movie, like the big burly guy, he just randomly saw that guy in a diner and says, you know what, you look like you'd be a good zombie. And the guy's like, I agree. And so he actually was in the movie and then went around through all the fucking press releases and stuff like that in the makeup.
Yep.
Tom just fucking, he knows. He's got a thing. He's a true artist. And I wished he directed more. We did not get to say that with Stan Winston, but we can say that with Tom Savini.
Oh, yeah.
Stan's still a true artist. Just, Pumpkinhead had its limitations.
Wasn't that? Yeah, that was Stan Winston, though, wasn't it?
Yep.
Good man he was, too.
I liked him. He was a sweetheart, dude. Anyway, we all know that story.
Nah. Well, go ahead.
I was going to say for this, the good I want to say is they kept to the story. They kept to the spirit of this movie, and they brought it to, golly, I want to say the time of the 80s. I know it's 1990 at this point, but the film was made in the 80s, and it was made by the absolute echelon of visual effects artists in the 70s and 80s. So, like, this movie just, like, like you said, it's a much more concise film. Just in general, not even comparing it to the original. This is a very concise film. It's a very well acted film. Every single actor is believable. Every single actor is having fun in this picture, and it shows. And it's a joy to watch. Like, the 1968 version can be a slog. It is,
for whatever reason. And it's not to say that that's even a bad movie. It's just this one just feels like
it's a half
hour.
Feels
way more dialed in and not so much like, God, maybe it's just because it's a 60s movie. It feels like it's got more filler to it than it needs.
Yes. And unfortunately, the filler was silence. There are 10-minute periods of time in the 1968 version where Barbara's walking through the house and Ben's not there yet, and there's no dialogue with anyone.
Yep.
And that just goes on and on and on and on. And you're just like, wow, no wonder that movie's a half hour longer than this one. Like, they don't cut anything out of this movie or out of the story that nothing is lost from the original that's missed in this picture.
Right.
Nothing at all. And I don't say that with any disrespect to either film.
Exactly. It's like both are fantastic. I
Yes.
just think I might prefer this version. Like, why am I saying like the John Carpenter's Thing is better than the Thing from Another World? It's the same damn idea. It's like the original's really good, but this one might just be a little bit better.
The 1980 version just scared the fucking piss out of me. The dog.
You took a really great idea and you made it better. It's like none of them are bad. It's just one of them just happens to be a little bit better paced and a little more like to the point. And yes, there are nice subtle changes. So it feels like, yes, you're familiar with the story, but we're going to twist things around just a little bit and keep you on your toes so you don't know exactly what's coming next. And I really like that in this remake. This is how you do a remake, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You keep it familiar, yet you put a little twist on it, and it works. It works.
It did. And the twists that came about, the things that were changed were necessary. They really were. Barbara being able to speak or keep her shoes on, stay on her, yes, stay on her feet, utter a sentence. Like, that was George really saying, you know what? I am so sorry, ladies. I wrote Barbara way inappropriately in that movie. And he did.
Wait, what? She can shoot a gun?
She can shoot
herself? Son of a bitch.
Yeah, she has the gumption to survive and kill.
Yeah.
I like it. And I tell you what, dude, I had a thing for her when I was 10.
Patricia Tallman, man.
And I didn't realize, that would be a Star Trek thing later on. And that wasn't appropriate. It was not, clearly. But here I am at like 45, almost 46 years old, still feeling that same, like, ooh, they're cute. Same person.
Mm-hmm. Stunning. And she goes from like this demure, like chicken kind of like, or chicken shit kind of person at the beginning of the movie. And by the end of the movie, she's the strongest and more willing to survive. And I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of character arc I would have thought for the 1968 one with George. But
do not mistake kindness for weakness.
Yeah, don't mistake kindness for weakness, because she'll shoot your goddamn head off.
Oh, God.
And especially at the end of the goddamn movie, the thing that got me the most was when she smoked the dude who was hanging out in the attic. Like, oh my God, that was freaking good. Cooper or whatever it was.
Yes. Oh God, I hated that.
That was so poetic. It's like, that's what I would have wanted out of the original movie. And it's like George and Tom knew this, and they're like, do it.
I mean, his wife killing him in the original, that was okay too. Like, she earned that.
Yeah, that was fine. Yeah.
He beat her, so she earned that. She earned that right. And I salute her for it.
Yeah.
However, Barbara suffering that whole ordeal and him assaulting her and her knowing that Ben is a zombie because of him, and almost everybody except for his daughter is dead because of him.
Yep.
She shoots him in the fucking head with no
clean
regret.
Off right between the eyes, man.
And you almost wanted a little tear down your face because it was beautiful.
was
like
so good.
you don't want to agree, but you're like, yeah, I would have done that too. That's cool.
Such a good moment because you knew at that point in the movie, like, okay, she's definitely on the surviving end of this thing, but you didn't know like who else survived like back at the house because they're back there.
Well,
And
see,
it's
and
like, oh yeah, he's in the basement. He died, which meant the decision to go in the basement was the wrong idea then. And the other guy ran up to the damn attic, Cooper, and then when he comes down, he gets his head blown off. It's like,
yeah,
you jackass, you. Oh yeah, it was sweetness.
I just love that you came back. Not for you, bitch. But since you're here, uh,
Boom. And then the other survivors come around. They're like, "Hey, wait, what's going on over here? Oh, you killed another zombie. Gotcha."
zombie. Oh God. And the funny thing is like that scene there reflects where she says they're us and we're them.
Yeah. When they were
And
shooting at him while they were hanging from the tree.
yes, they hanged them, like straight up lynched these things, and we're shooting at them for target practice, just having fun.
Total redneck.
And that apparently was originally supposed to be in the original film, however,
Oh.
was deemed inappropriate due to the racial tensions of the
Ah.
1960s. So here we are in 1990. We're much cooler to one another at this point, I guess.
22 years later.
Yeah. And now we could show the lynchings, but you take out all the terrible language.
And just start shooting at bitches.
Like, yo, there's a lot of racism in this fucking movie. You're not getting around it. Just,
Yeah.
it was racist to begin with. Like, they shot him because he was black at the end, not because he was a zombie.
Right.
Sorry. That's just,
However, they justified it in their heads that
that he was a zombie. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. And this time, he really was a zombie. And golly, you're just kind of like, oh man, that strikes.
That sucks. Yeah.
And
Because Tony Todd was awesome in this movie, dude.
yes, I far prefer him as playing Ben. Like, and again, like I said, he was my first experience seeing this character. So
Yep.
again, that's what I gravitate towards. But again, on top of that, he's Tony Todd. He's Candyman. He's Venom. He's a great variety of characters that he's played. Death from Final Destination.
Yep.
God, his monologues are the best you'll ever hear. His voice is as beautiful as Morgan Freeman's, just from the other side,
Incredible actor. Long career. By the time he got his damn flowers. And he, as far as I'm concerned, this movie gave it to him. And I'm sorry I waited so long to see this movie.
Yeah. And then, gosh dang, this was his first horror picture. And then I think Candyman came after that, like 91 or 92.
I think so.
And then, gosh, like he owned it. He was solidified being a horror king. And he's such a good dude for it. He was such a good dude for it. Like, there's so many actors that are douchebags that are terrible to fans, and like there's no reason to go to a con to see them. There was every single reason to go to a con to see Tony Todd before he'd passed away, even before you knew he was sick, which he kept to himself. But he was just one of those people where it's like, if you followed him online, if you followed his career, he's just so awesome. And you knew that just from watching him in this. Like, he was going to be huge. He was awesome. He was way believable. And again, that's not to discredit the original actor in any way, shape, or form, but the remake is just dope compared to the original.
Candyman was 92.
I was close.
One of his first big movies was Platoon, actually, in 1986.
Yep.
That I should have known that. I did not remember that. But yeah, this was 1990, and he had a big year that year. He had I don't recognize these movies, but he was in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movies that year. Like, that's crazy.
6 almost came before 5. Just keep that in mind.
6, 7, baby.
I
And
knew
he also ended up in Beastmaster 3, The Eye of Braxis, in 1996. And he was in The Crow.
Yes. Oh my God, he was awesome in that movie.
Yeah.
He played.
Spoiler alert, I'm looking at his filmography.
He played Big Time's assistant.
Wishmaster.
Was it Big Time?
He was Grange.
Right. Yeah, Big Time
yeah.
was the name of the bad guy, though, right? Or am I
Correct.
thinking it? Okay.
Yep.
I was gonna say it was the same name as the fucking lead of the Beagle Boys from DuckTales.
Let's see. Yeah, he's done quite a bit. He did some TV shows like 24, Hatchet 2. He was a zombie.
Cool.
Final Destination. Lego DC. He was a Darkseid.
Really?
Justice League versus Bizarro League and Attack of the Legion of Doom.
Batman beleaguered.
So the Lego DC comics. You know.
Yes, they are. Oh God, you need to watch those. They're so good.
I got some of them. I need to work on my collection for that, though.
That is the first movie. It's the second part, but the first part was like a 20-minute cartoon and it's short. But the first movie was really good, but I did not realize that was Tony Todd.
Oh my God, he was in the Werewolf TV show from 1987.
Oh, we need to get that.
So when we are watching that one, just saying.
Do I need to order that? Like, it's still Black Friday week.
I know that show is like kind of pricey too.
Werewolf is?
I thought so.
I'm gonna have to take a peek.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a peek after our stream too. Oh man, he was in Hercules. He was in 21 Jump Street, Simon and Simon. He's had a very, very extensive career, Mr. Tony Todd.
Oh shit!
I want to see his video games. Star Trek: Legend of Dragoon. Interesting. He's the narrator. Spider-Man 2. He was Venom.
I found a bunch of werewolf porn.
Yeehaw, Kevin. Clear browser history on that one.
Yep.
Well, enough of searching around filmographies. One of the other things I really like about
$30. Woo!
yeah.
Holy shit.
Triple digits, baby.
Wow. Sorry.
I think we can watch it off of like Archive or something like that, or YouTube.
Yep. They could they can lick my balls.
Yeah, I am not paying that much for like one season of a TV show.
No, I don't care how much I liked it when I was fucking 8.
Yeah, right.
Oh no, I take that back. I did buy Making Contact on Blu-ray.
That'll do it.
But because of that, we also got that on Mystery Science Theater. So, you know.
True. Very true.
It served its purpose.
It does. It generally does.
Yeah. So, but anyways, yeah, this picture was great. You have all the original characters come back, and they are all very much the same in spirit. Like, they do different things. They have different dialogue, but they're all very much the same in spirit. I want to say the only thing that was truly really different was, and correct me if I'm wrong, is this was Tommy's house. The the young kid.
Yep.
And the blonde girl, his girlfriend, was basically telling everyone else, "You guys are holed up here. You guys should be kissing his ass."
Yeah, this is our place.
Yeah. And their death scene was glorious. Just
That was dope, dude.
glorious.
At the gas station and everything. Oh,
Stupid,
we need
but
the
glorious.
key. I'm gonna shoot the damn lock off. Oh no! Don't shoot the lock off. Yep, shot the lock off and blew everything up.
Yeah, does that
Dumbass.
shotgun have a butt on it? Oh no?
Mm.
Okay, don't worry about it. Go ahead and shoot it then.
Although that was a hell of an explosion scene. I was like super impressed.
Yeah, right. Like you just all I could hear was the grandma or the great grandma from Christmas Vacation, and the rocket's red glare.
Yeah, oh yeah. You do that, and I'm like, yeah, that checks.
And then you see them fucking eating the cooked motherfuckers. You're like,
Yeah,
yes!
barbecue's back on the menu, boys. That was so funny.
Oh man, they were eating good tonight, man. Dinner was cooked.
Yes, it was. Man, I had such a good time watching this movie. It was crazy. I'm like, this is way better than I even thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
And I have a Blu-ray from Umbrella, which is from Australia. It's region free. So if anybody is curious, like trying to find this, like the 4K in America from Sony is like seriously out of print, and it's overpriced. But if you just want a nice Blu-ray version of just the movie and some fun extras, I mean, there's commentary from Savini. I didn't listen to it, but there's some other interviews, making ofs and whatnot. You can pick up the Australian release of Night of the Living Dead remake from 1990, and it ain't gonna set you back a bomb. It might be about 25 bucks, but that's how I got my copy off of eBay, and I'm glad I did this like probably a year or two ago.
that's not bad.
Nah, and I'm pretty pleased with that. And it's still about that same price on eBay, Amazon, wherever you go to look. Just don't be, if you're looking at the Australian one, don't worry. It is not region locked. It is region free. You can play it on anything you got. PlayStation 4, 5, anything you got. That's a Blu-ray player. It'll play.
That goes for all of Umbrella stuff, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Umbrella, Imprint, all of the things from Australia relatively are region free because of how they tend to do things, even though they're supposed to be locked. About 97% of everything that comes out of Australia is region free.
Cool. Dude, I hate
my House box set of all 4 House movies, they're supposed to be region locked. They are not. And they are not. And I've played all of them.
cool.
It's one of my favorite box sets in my collection because I'm like, I'm never buying these again, and I'm not buying the 4Ks of them because you can't tell me that the 4K scans are actually any better, and they're actually not, from what I hear.
Oh no.
Or I would have told you about that a long time ago.
Oh, dude, when I was pulling out 4Ks out of my fucking Amazon shipment this last weekend, my ex-wife was just fucking shaking her head. Like the first one, she was nodding her head like, "Oh, okay, sure, fine." Now
I get that one, but
yeah, like Tales from the Dark Side. Okay, you like that movie? You've not seen it in a long time, and it's not part of your collection. Great. Okay. Oh, you got the TV show, so you could talk about it for your podcast.
okay.
Fantastic. All
Trying
right.
to get that.
Yep. The Princess Bride. Didn't you just finish reading the book? And you have 2 copies of the DVD? No, just 1 copy of the. Okay, no, you don't have the Blu-ray. What's a Crichton collection?
Oh God.
And
Fucking
Godzilla. Which Godzilla movie is this? The Japanese one. Oh.
Which one? Oh, you got a Godzilla movie?
And it's also a Crichton. John Crichton. No. Oh,
Criterion.
Yeah, I bought
Criterion has its usual November sale where you buy basically it's like half off, but it's basically buy one get one free.
fuck yeah, dude. I got Princess Bride for fucking $20,
I
24
got the
bucks.
Flow movie, and then I got like what else did I get? I think I got oh yeah, Night of the Living Dead on 4K.
Dope. Yeah, I had to get Godzilla. I know it's fucking
Which Godzilla did you get? The
the 19,
original?
yeah, the 54 and 56.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Which I
I
have
think
that.
I
I
have
have
that too.
I have it on DVD. I got their DVD box set, the Criterion one.
Yes.
But that's 20 years old at this point. I bought that shit 18 years ago in 2007, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But for as much as I love it, I'd love to see it on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
So I got burps, dude.
Yeah.
I would love to
okay?
stop burp. Yeah, just the cider. Like burp, 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 burp. Stop. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like when I got like my Freddy Steel book box set. I was like, oh my god, this actually showed up. I didn't even notice on like my credit card or anything that got charged. I did ultimately get charged for it because I went back and looked, but like at the time I'm like, I didn't even know what was showing up, and then it shows up and she's like, wait, didn't you get done telling me that if you got that you could sell it for like $800? I'm like, yeah,
Nope.
but I think I might sit on it for a bit. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of it.
No, this is called a trophy.
Kind of. It's like something you did not expect to get and you ended up getting. And
There's
yeah, I can turn around
500
and
of
sell it,
them.
but I'm not gonna.
There's 500 of them. Sit on it forever.
Oh no, there's more than 500, but
Oh,
they're not doing any more of them. So there was like the last run of supply on that, I believe.
that was
And
bullshit.
I wish Sony would get off their goddamn ass when it comes to this movie, because that is something I hate about this movie is I want the 4K of Night of the Living Dead remake because it's got some uncut scenes, which I know for the most part is just a little extra blood, gore, but it also has like some of the original idea for starting the movie black and white and then transitioning into color after a few minutes. That was a Tom Savini idea he had, and I would actually like to watch it that way.
Agreed.
And you can't find that.
And that's a shame. It really is a shame because Sony, goddamn, they are the lords of bubblegum. Like it's got to fit in a certain fucking pattern to meet their criteria. And if it doesn't, they're going to whittle you away until it does. And they suck. They really do when it comes to their involvement.
They have
I
good
wish
product, but like, my God, it's like killing me how they treat some of their fucking movies on release. I'm like, get off your goddamn ass. Put out another 3,000 copies so people who just want to they just want the goddamn disc. Fucking do it. Get off your ass of the steelbook thing where you're charging people like 50 goddamn dollars for a steelbook. It's fucking
that's
crazy.
That's where they make their fucking money because the disc,
Because
like,
they know dumbasses will do it or scalpers will, and then super upcharge it.
yeah.
I swear they
Which-
only made like 3,000 copies, and man, and I was just a little too late to the pre-order train on that one.
Oh, bummer.
Or I would have ripped you a copy and sent it to you.
I don't know, man. Did I tell you what I pre-ordered this week?
No, you did not. What did you pre-order, Kevin?
You know I'm not.
That we're
into
not
that
supposed
shit.
to tell anybody about.
I got the 4K box set, the limited edition box set to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, the Arrow box set.
Yeah, I'm super
That's
excited.
the one thing I could not just bring myself to order that one because I'm like, I only like one of those movies.
That is the one thing I did bring myself to fucking order, dude. Like, and there's House on there. They've got the fucking Hellraiser quadrilogy, and I love those movies. Those are my jam. But Ninja Turtles, I don't care about part 3, but 1 and 2.
I really like part 1. Part 2 is fine. Part 3 is like,
I don't
okay, so
acknowledge.
part 1 and part 2 are pretty good.
Yeah.
I think every Turtle fan will agree with that.
Yep. I don't really acknowledge part 3 at all. At all. It was lame.
Yeah,
Paige Turco got paid, and that was about it.
this is true. This is
Anyway.
very true.
Anyway,
Everybody on this movie got paid.
except for the extras.
Yeah, except for the extras. Especially this guy here in your picture on the slide. He's looking like, man, I got shortchanged on my chick ass.
It's so fucking hot out here in this shit.
My eyes are turning white. That's
Oh, man.
racist.
You know, they cut out a lot of the racism in here. That's one
Yes,
of the
they
things
did.
I was going to say, like I was talking about before. They showed the
There was a
lynching.
little implied things here and there, but that's about it.
A little, but it wasn't as like it was pretty heavy-handed in the 68 version. But they
Oh,
cut
yes,
out
it
the
was.
lynching
Yep.
to avoid the racial tensions. It's like, then maybe you shouldn't just use the N-word. Like, I don't know.
This is true. This is true.
Sorry. They
Don't apologize. You're not wrong.
they didn't do a good job of not hating so overtly.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know. I like this version a lot. This was I'm
yeah.
glad you got to see it finally. Consider I didn't realize this was your first viewing, but
Yeah, first time watch, baby.
yeah, this is a sweet spot for horror. Like,
yeah, I want to say the most I think I've ever seen of this movie was about like maybe 5 or 7 minutes. And you mentioned like it was on like TV, and I'm like, that might have been where I saw parts of this before. I never knew it was Night of the Living Dead because it was like Tony Todd, and it never clicked in my head. But
and it's a
watching
very
this all the
young
way through,
Tony
I'm
Todd.
like, man, for all the differences, this is like chef's kiss for how you do a remake, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, this is on par with The Thing. This is on par with Texas Chainsaw Massacre. These are good remakes, and those don't come about often.
Yeah, so when you get them, it's like, ooh, okay, that's actually pretty cool. So I'm very happy to have this in my collection, and I'm definitely gonna rewatch this one. I'm actually gonna put this. Actually, feels like it fits the trilogy better than the original one does. The original one just feels like that was a nice place to start.
Yeah.
And then, but then you go into like this one, and it feels like it fits the whole trilogy. It feels like it fits way better as opposed to, man, that original one just, it doesn't quite fit quite right if you're trying to watch it narratively, but this one feels like it fits into the trilogy perfectly.
It truly does. It feels like this should be inserted as far as the prequel. Like, this should be where you start and then watch Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead.
Correct. Because then it feels like, man, now you're talking some awesomeness right there.
Yeah. Because
And
the
I
other
feel
two
bad
movies
saying
are
that
actually
because I
more
love
violent than
the
this.
original,
Yes, but it is a film school movie. You watch
Yes.
that to appreciate film and to see how movies
Yes.
originated or franchises originated, and mythology, because George started a whole lot of the mythology with that. But it's not as exciting as things that were to come.
I got a clip to share with everybody that will accentuate exactly what both Kevin and I are talking about.
Porno?
You're okay. This one, real fucking ugly.
Real fucking ugly. Oh, I should have
In the
bought that.
best way possible.
I need to buy that. God damn it.
You look like your head fell on the cheese dip back in 1957.
This guy definitely does.
Doesn't it? Got some avocado and shit and some spinach.
You're definitely from 57. Ugh.
Yeah. I loved all the different zombies in this. And I loved how, like, when she
Yes.
sees the one guy walking up the hill and she's screaming for help and doesn't realize that he's only wearing the front of his clothes. And not a lot of people really realize that when you see your loved ones get buried and they're in their Sunday finests, they're only wearing it on the front. They're really butt naked and it's just a drape over them.
Yeah. They don't really redress them entirely.
No, they cut the clothes in half.
Yep. And that was funny. Like, oh, naked man, but
Yeah, and the naked man falling because he's tripping over his pants or his sleeves.
true.
It was just delightful. From a sick point of view, it was really, really delightful. And like I mentioned it before, the Y cut from the autopsy, that was just beautiful because it looked like those stitches were going to burst at any given point in time, and all of his parts were just going to fall out.
yeah.
Not that I was hoping.
No, I get you on that one.
Note to self.
Note
Anyway.
to self. Oh, what else do you like about this?
Oh, hell. The twist at the end. You know, I honestly, the twist at the end with
You mean they didn't get Barbara and Barbara won in the end?
yeah, I kind of liked that. I prefer that, really. I mean, the fact that she doesn't make it in the first movie is not unpleasant. She didn't deserve to live. Like,
But she wasn't like helpful like in any way.
no, maybe they would have lived if she would have started helping out from the very beginning.
That's
she
what I'm
didn't.
saying, yeah.
She didn't until like the last 30 seconds of her part of the picture. But this Barbara's pretty goddamn awesome. Like, she's insightful. She's wears her ovaries on the outside. She's tough.
She's a
Tough as hell
badass,
with that
dude.
gun. Like,
Yep.
I loved her. Truly loved her. So everyone was pretty much an upgrade in this picture.
Oh, I would agree. Like, fantastic casting, excellent pacing, great editing, great practical effects. Like, the music is outstanding as well. You really can't go wrong with this movie. I would highly recommend everybody check this one out. When it comes to the bad stuff, there's really no, off the top of my head, there's really nothing I would like bag on. Like, I really like this freaking movie.
Well, here's my thought about that. This is the bad ass. There's really no bad to this picture, like you said.
Did you do a second picture where you put on ass at the end?
No, because I was lazy.
You wonder why we don't have a specific intro for this movie at the beginning, because I got lazy. It was a long weekend, everybody.
It was, and I bought a bunch of VR games this weekend, including Deadpool VR. And I was like, well, I do kind of want to go shoot somebody in the crotch.
Yep. And I'm preparing for in-laws showing up in the next day, so didn't quite have time to make the intro I'd liked, but if y'all want that eventually later on, we'll tweak it in post.
You should come shoot people in the crotch with me.
But man, Patricia is amazing in this movie. Like, she shows some range and her character's got a great development. All the characters have really great development in this. Like, and even seeing Bill Moseley, I'm like, oh man, Bill Moseley from back in this era is like, oof. Chef's kiss on that too.
I have such a hard time with Bill Moseley because
he's such a nice guy from what I hear in real life, and he plays such assholes.
Yes. Like, if you watch the behind the scenes to both House of a Thousand Corpses and The Devil's Rejects, he had the hardest time playing Otis.
Oh, the scenes I've ever seen in a movie. the long shot where he has the gun to the sheriff's deputy's head, and they pan out and they pan out and they pan out, and you're waiting for the gunshot to happen, and then when it does happen, it totally gets you because you can't
Cool.
predict when it's gonna pop off.
See, that's cool. That reminds me of William Peter Blatty's jump scare in Exorcist 3.
Yeah,
Perfect
they
timing.
wait, they wait, they set up the shot, they wait, and then just when you're like, well, when is it gonna fucking boom? It's like it'll get you.
When it's past overkill. Once you go past overkill and you're just like, okay, now I'm
Sound design on that was pretty damn dope. Not gonna lie. So
yeah.
I like House of a Thousand Corpses. Yes, I know it goes a bit fucking crazy at the end. I
Yeah.
actually do like the movie. Devil's
Oh,
Rejects is
sure.
fine. I never watched the third one though.
I haven't either. I love the first two, and that's just kind of where I stopped. Like the end of
It
Devil's
had such a
Rejects,
good ending. Like I don't want it to like ruin.
it made me cry. I didn't want to lose Captain Spaulding again.
Yeah.
I know they were terrible people, but I cried so hard when they got shot.
Well, it's like watching your favorite slasher movies and you're kind of rooting for the bad guy to win. You just don't want
Oh,
him to lose.
I remember like when I went to go see H20 and she cuts Michael's head off at the end. I saw it in San Jose in a predominantly black movie theater, and
Gotcha.
everybody cheered except for this one girlish scream going, "No!" Not the head.
Yeah, Kevin.
He can't survive that.
Yep.
It was me. So, but otherwise, I don't really think there was anything bad to this picture other than the studio involvement. Like, from what I understand,
yeah, I'd agree with that.
like Tom Savini only got to do 40% of what he really wanted to do and what he wanted to show in this picture. And you gotta
And
think
his
about
40% is fucking awesome.
yeah. Think about what he couldn't show.
Ugh.
Like, what a waste. What an
Yep.
absolute waste. And I blame Sony. They're the kings of
Columbia
public-
TriStar at the time, not Sony outright nowadays.
Eh,
They're doing
yeah.
bad on the home video front, but back then Columbia TriStar was screwing with Savini on that front.
I got a hole in my lip. Anyway,
Kinda
yeah,
get you
no,
out of the glory hole business.
right? I got it poked and pierced. Wait a second. We're still talking about my lip.
I'm just getting a 7-Up here.
7-Up. Yes, that's what I'm drinking too.
Oh, you're drinking beer or whatever, or cider.
Yeah. Strawberry magic. Apple
I
strawberry.
don't know. I feel like a 7-Up right now.
If you could find them, their Shirley Temples are fucking divine.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I've seen those at the store.
They're really good. And you're like, wait, isn't that just cherry 7-Up? And then you look closer at it and it says with pomegranate. And you're like, whoa. Wait.
I haven't tried them, so yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't taste the pomegranate at all.
Yeah.
And it tastes just like a Shirley Temple. So it's like, all right,
then.
I'm down.
Cool. I will try that. I've seen plenty at the grocery store, so.
Yeah, they had them seasonally last year, but I think they're bringing them back full time. I'm not sure. Or it's just the season
Nice.
again.
Oh, 'tis the season. It could be. Yeah. Yeah, just to circle back around, like, yeah, other than studio involvement, I got nothing bad about this movie, like, at all, other than some of the home video options. Like, come on. Give everybody the goddamn 4K, Sony. Like, seriously? Just do another repress. It's gonna sell. Just give it the sweet slip cover.
That's all you need to do. Like, people are petty. They will pay for slip covers.
I will.
I do, yeah.
I want the steelbook, but I ain't gonna pay $130 fucking for that thing.
No. Dude,
Especially when it's mostly just like seconds of extended like violence is what it is, but it would be worth it.
I saw a steelbook of Tombstone today for $100, and I'm like, ooh, for that much, fucking Kurt Russell better deliver that motherfucker. That's a lot. I like Tombstone, but that's a lot.
Man, that steelbook of Tombstone, I want that.
Not for $100.
But it is not the director's cut or the extended version, which I have the Vista DVD series of that, which has the extended cut, which is the only way you can get that cut.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
So
that's what I got.
This is my Night of the Living Dead from Umbrella, which is very affordable. I put it in a blue case because the case it showed up in was cracked. But
oh shit!
But if you are wanting
like
this copy
design.
in your home video collection, highly recommend just get this until the 4K gets back into print, if it ever does.
Yeah, it's a shame that it hasn't.
Yeah, but man, what about Judgment, Kevin?
The Final Judgment. So I gotta say, this is a picture worth watching. This is a picture worth owning. Yeah, I know it's a lot of money, but this is a good movie. Really good movie. They fix so much that's wrong with the original picture. And again, the original picture is fantastic. There's not a whole lot bad about it except for its pacing.
Yeah.
But this fixes that, and it accentuates a few different things, like Barbara being more of a heroine than a knob. Ben
Then a knob. She needed a knob.
Ben was there and she didn't even use him.
Polish that knob.
There's a perfectly good black man right here.
Black from the waist down.
Giggity. But I would say this is the step up. This had George's blessing. This had George's involvement. It had Tom's direction. It had Columbia TriStar's bullshit. But this is a dope flick. You'll have more. I can't say you'll have more fun watching this than you will the original on Halloween. But on your average day, this is your better picture. Like the original is black and white, and that's more charming for Halloween and stuff like that. But this, if you're going to do a binge of like, say, the George Romero, the Night of the Living Dead trilogy, start with this. Really just start with this. And if you want to get classy and artsy after dinner, watch the original and go to bed.
Yeah. I would completely agree with that. And honestly, like, this is a really good freaking zombie movie of all things to say. It would be the shortest, but it's straight to the point, doesn't let up, and it feels constantly like it's moving somewhere and going somewhere with its story, and it does. And it sticks the landing, changes enough of the story to make you feel like, you know what? That's how you do it. It's so satisfying, and the performances were completely outstanding from Tony Todd, Patricia Tallman, to everybody. Can't say enough good things about Tom Savini's Night of the Living Dead. I would probably, if I was going to have to give this a score, I'd probably go like 90 out of 100 or 9 out of 10.
Agreed. Between 9 and 9.5. It's only missing that naked butt from the original.
There was a naked female butt in this.
Oh, that's right. There was. All right, then. Yeah, we'll give it the solid 9.5 then.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those blink and you miss it moments, as opposed to the original where you didn't have to blink. It was there for a bit.
And I appreciated that.
I think everybody appreciated that.
She's not a zombie. She's just here to party. All right.
Yeah, shot for shot remake in some ways, and that some of the best shots were those.
And now that we've watched all these, please go watch the riff tracks of the original.
Oh, I know I'm going to. That's on my little short list.
It's
That
so
I'm going to
goddamn
rewatch
funny.
Sisu, and then hopefully I can go into the theater and watch Sisu 2 that way, as opposed to
Nice.
the other way I watched it.
Oh well, yeah, Blick Store.
Well,
Not
if
that
it's
they're
going to
available.
work.
Yeah, I was gonna say not that it's available for anybody that's not paying for it.
I somehow was able to see a version of it somewhere sailing the high seas, and I did not get in trouble for that. So,
Neat.
but I want to see it in the damn theater.
Yeah, it looks like one of those movies that'll be fun on big screen.
Hell yeah. But I think that's a good place to wrap it up. Kevin, well, let everybody know where they can find us and what we got coming up next.
Oh, golly, coming up next, you could find us here, this Thursday on the Stargate Files. Jeff and Steve will be hosting that one. Every Saturday night.
Special interview with Vanessa Angel, not our usual episode.
Oh,
You'll
that's
enjoy that one, everybody.
That's right. It's the Thanksgiving episode. Something to truly be thankful for, Vanessa Angel.
Absolutely.
Anyway, sorry. It's just hard to say her name without sighing.
Yeah, you tried to get in on that, and you couldn't make it work.
I forgot is what happened. I got drunk and I forgot.
That'll do it.
Otherwise, yeah, I've had a crush on her since I was like 17 or 18. It's like, oh, dude, cool.
That girl from Spies Like Us, or is it the girl from Weird Science?
Yes.
Yes.
And then every Saturday night, of course, you can catch us here on Deadwire Live. Every other Friday, I guess, when we're tentative with it, we do Nostalgia TV, the graveyard shift of forgotten television. Coming up next, we are working on our second annual review of Farscape. We're going to be working on season 2.
Yeah.
And that's going to be coming out next Friday night.
Ish.
If the fucking DVD or the Blu-ray collection shows up in the mail on time.
And we'll do the first, I think that's a 22 episode season. We'll do the first half of that, everybody. So.
Oh my God. Oh. I can't watch it at work. Actually, yeah. I guess I could with Shout Factory.
That's true. And they do have the channel playing it most of the time, but it's hard to tell what season they're on from one day to the next.
True.
I think they just play it in a row, but I haven't checked out their channel in a while, so I actually don't know what season they're on at the current moment, or I'd be like, oh, you could just watch that tomorrow or whatever.
I would love to be on that, but
Oh yeah. But yeah, so we got some fun things in store for December, and if you are a member of our channel, if you're already subscribed, thank you for subscribing to us. But we will have a member stream next Monday. We did not have one last night, but we are moving it to next Monday, so you can get a little insight to things we got coming up, getting planned, and I think it'll be a good time for everybody to kind of check us out for about 45 minutes. It's a pretty quick stream, and we want to make sure we give that to our members and give you a heads up on what is being planned and what we got coming up next. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button on the way out, share and subscribe us, and we will see you all on the next one. You have a good night, all. Come try ya.
The blackest eyes. The devil's eyes.
You will suffer an eternity for this.